Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. These women love me. Bro, they trying to...
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bills and the Raiders, next on Madden Football.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, like just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Once again, it's Warren. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they... of 9. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. It'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does...
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Bryan Anger, as he's standing right around, cranked up. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be taken down. Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll run with Warren. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. On play action, Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Back to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Godwin working the right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0s on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen working from the pistol. That'll be taken in by Moore. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion, Shakir. On 2nd down, Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Xavier Woods there on the stop. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He's got that complete to Knox. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, Shakir. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This a 42-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now a give to Warren, running right. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They send Godwin in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the Raiders. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
That one caught by Tucker. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Bass's kick is good. And the Raiders go out to a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. On 2nd down, Allen. Fires left sideline. That is complete. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Allen. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Allen going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. So we reach halftime here in Vegas, and the Raiders are in the lead. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Allen to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On play action, Allen. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll run the toss with Cook. They take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Here's Cook. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown Bills. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Finding room at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive.
He works free. Right side. And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. From the gun, it's Allen. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Raiders offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Warren. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Off he goes. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll run with Cook. Good blocking, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they rewarded their offense with a touchdown.
The Raiders offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Here's a handoff to Warren. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Christian Benford brings him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a handoff to Warren, running left. And he'll weave his way down, close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They send Godwin in motion. They'll try and run it here with Warren. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They send Godwin in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Here's Warren. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. We're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be taken down right. Getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Once again, it's Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Fair catch is called for and made just inside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and with some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Here's a screen set up for Kincaid. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Buffalo.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Now a design run. It's Allen. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one on target to Moore. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Here's Allen. Now he'll run.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
And he's in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Bills. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now he'll air one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and the wideout. Here's first down. Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down as the tackle's made at the 36. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll run with Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. A run with Cook. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. They'll run. So now, a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a road win here for